right. Live. First time in a while.
Yeah, we're kind of slow. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not slow. Well, I mean, we are slow. We were supposed to be on here 7 minutes ago. But we'll see what happens. I got to share this around now. And then we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Yes. This is it. Hop in here. Need to turn off that sound. There we go.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to you.
I don't want to listen to you.
Any more than I already have to.
I don't want to listen to you either. I don't want to listen to anybody. At all. Ever again. Cameron is already up in here again. Jeez, Cameron, you are on point, dude. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
How's
your life going?
Sorry we're a little bit late. But we're here. We are here. We are live. Mapping and painting minis. Come join us.
I hope you're doing okay, Cameron.
Cameron's good. I was talking to him the other night.
Oh, yeah?
He was in
Cameron
when I
live in the U.S.?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But we were talking the other night while I was mapping.
Oh, okay.
He and a couple other people were in there. It wasn't too bad. It was smaller than normal stream. I think some people jumped in and they were like, "Oh, it's just Juice, so never mind." And
Probably not.
They bounced out, and
probably you didn't give anybody any heads up. That's probably what happened.
I think I did, just like normal. But you know how it goes. So I did finish the one map. I think it looks. What do you think? Since you were very critical of the other one.
Oh. That turned out better.
Does the bottom look okay?
Yeah, that turned out way better.
So I was erasing like crazy. If you were out here when I was finishing this, you would have been pissed.
Paint anywhere, everywhere.
You would have been pissed. But yeah,
so it's perfect that I didn't end up out here then.
I think it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. So, yeah. So anyways, I think it's good though. It's got some smudges. I'm not going to shade the mountains on here. I might do that digitally.
Oh, okay,
if I can scan it, because then I'm going to color it all. So like the mountains will be brown, grassy areas green, swampy areas more like a light gray, stuff like that. So every like area is associated with roughly what a color that would work for it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
And then if there's anything I can't read well enough, I will adjust it there. Things like that.
Cameron says he is doing well, dodging the world with epic levels in Hermit. Yeah, man, I gotcha on that one.
Yeah, I still am going to work. And not happy about it.
Yeah, I transitioned on Monday to working from home. And I got my whole setup at home. And, yeah, it's just like... I used to work at home for like years, so
it was such a big deal that you had to come in just to hear that you could work from home.
Yeah,
that was stupid too. You were mad about that.
I'm allowed to be mad. I was so mad. I texted my boss the day before and I was like, "Look, dude, things are getting crazy. Like, I'm gonna come in and pick up my computer and my monitors and my planner, and I'm gonna leave." And he was like, "I can not authorize you to do that. I feel really bad, but, like, I can't." And then I went on Monday, and we all went into a meeting at 9 a.m., and they were like, "If you would like to work from home, you can now transition to that at this time." And I was like, what? Anyway, it's fine.
That's okay. Every day I'm in a meeting before actually starting work and getting pep talks from all of our sales managers and everything telling us how time to buckle up and sell some cars and stuff like that, which is fine. I'm all there for selling cars, right? But I feel like they're downplaying the whole coronavirus deal. And that's what's bothering me rather than like owning up to it. I mean, they're getting better about that, but it still feels like nobody's taking it serious. And today, one of the other guys was making some racist jokes that kind of ticked me off. I had never heard the
Ooh.
phrase zipperhead before, but
Oh, I've never heard that before either.
apparently that means Asians.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't like that. I was like, dude, I said, come on, man. Like, I was like, really? I mean, and
During Trump's press conference, there was a journalist who called him out about his use of China virus terminology. Anyway.
Chinese.
Yeah, but
The
he
Chinese.
just calls it.
No, he calls it the Chinese virus. They said, why do you call it that? He's like, China. China.
It's from China.
It's from China.
Anyway, we should probably not do that.
Anyways, yeah. I'm not getting into politics, although we already did.
So, let's...
So it's been frustrating, though, because of that.
Yeah, but it's just been a crazy... I think everybody's having a wild week. And it's, they're like, oh, things are crashing and burning in other countries. And, here I am trying to make my spreadsheet work for work. It's kind of surreal, but let's talk about something... Oh, so what are you doing now?
Who?
You.
Replying to my customer from today.
No, what's this?
This is my map for my Wednesday game.
Oh, so you're going to start another map?
Yes, I want to get my games done that I run games for. I want maps for them.
Gotcha. I was kind of wondering what you were going to do, because I was like, I didn't know that your map was done.
Yep.
Done. And so... I'm going to try and paint this base, you guys. Can you see this?
You better make it look cool.
I just painted it black, but there's this, it's really hard to, I don't know. There's this thing here with writing on it and pictures of Cthulhu or whatever. It looks sort of like a chunk of, it's a chunk of rock. It doesn't look like it. It is. But I gotta figure out how to paint that. And it's got all these inscriptions on it. So I'm thinking it's gonna go a little sandstone-esque. Right?
Yes. I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't know how that's going to work.
With maybe some gold tones. Ooh, and then maybe green writing or etchings in it. I don't know. I could do red. But
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to make it red?
Yeah, I gotcha. Everybody, though. I would. Probably not. I don't know.
I feel like lime green is going to be different. A lot of people go for red.
Yes.
Right? Let's do something different, you guys. Let's be innovative. Let's be unique.
Okay. So those are my ridges for my mountains already. Boom. Just ridges.
Oh.
So now I'm going to break off of it. So there's my ridges. This is very basic line work here so far.
It's literally just a line.
Yeah. Like little squiggly lines. And then you start up at the top and you start going out to the sides. And then that's how you do it. And then every little bit you draw another line down. And then eventually it starts to come together looking like mountains.
There's a lot of writing on this.
Yeah, you need to fill it in. That's what you do a wash with, though, usually. You usually do a wash.
I know, but I'm going to do some color in it, too. Cameron says that sandstone is nice to look at, very calming to the eyes, and evocative.
Evokes. Oh, evocative?
evocative of ancient things. Is that how you would,
Evocative
agree.
of ancient things. Yes, that is what he said.
I agree. Which is why I was thinking that. I didn't realize that there was anything on this. I was actually...
You didn't even look at it. How would you realize it?
I was actually just going to, finish Cthulhu, and then I went to take him off this, and I was like, oh, crap, there's something there that needs to be painted. So that's how much I paid attention, you guys.
In other words, she doesn't pay attention to stuff. All right. See? So it's starting to look like mountains.
Yeah. You're doing great. You're doing good things. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know.
I'm sure it'll work.
I really just don't ever know what I'm doing.
That's every miniature you start painting. That's what you say.
I mean, sometimes I do that at work a lot, where somebody's like, oh, you can do this, right? And I'm like, yeah, for sure, why not?
And the answer's really no.
You can create a new pricing algorithm for this project, right? Yeah, I mean, theoretically, that sounds great. And then I'm like, the next day, I'm like, why did I agree to that? Like, who said yes? Was that me?
Yep.
I don't know what I was thinking. And now I'm like, I don't even know who to ask how to do that. It's fine.
Oh, did I share it on? I did. Okay. So I can get off there. Oh, I didn't share it on Facebook. I need to share this on Facebook still. So Cameron says, call them the mountains of Shakira. Isn't that like from Jungle Book or something? Shakira is the...
I mean, I was thinking he was going for like Shakira.
Oh, the hips don't lie, Shakira?
Yeah, like how did you think of the Jungle Book before you
What's
thought
the tiger's name? And his name's Shakira, isn't it?
No.
What is it? In the Jungle Book.
Not fucking Shakira.
It's something like that. What is it?
I don't know, but
I think it might be Shakira.
it's not.
Someone Google it for us. Google it and tell us, what is the tiger's name? Oh, wait, no. Is it the panther's name is Bagheera? Bagheera!
Yes, that's correct.
Bagheera! So that's why I thought of it. Because of Bagheera, not Shakira. Yeah, see? That's the panther. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I knew there was something. I was close.
Shere Khan.
There you go. Shere Khan and Bagheera. I got them combined. That's why. Not you. You weren't supposed to look it up. That's what the viewers do.
Well, I'm sorry. I couldn't
You
wait.
You need to paint.
I couldn't wait.
You just paint.
I'm sorry. I'm painting. I'm painting.
Shere Khan. Yeah, see, Paul said it. Paul knows what's up.
Hi, Paul.
See, this is how you get audience participation. You screw up names, then you ask them to confirm it, and then they tell you in the chat. That's how you get audience participation.
How's Paul doing tonight?
Yeah, how is Paul? Hey, Paul, have you read that book, by the way, that I sent you? I sent him the Super Age game. The guy said I could. The guy who made it.
Oh. Okay.
I said, hey, is it cool if I send it to one of the people who's going to play in that game? And he said, yeah, send it to him. So I sent him the PDF, and he had started looking at it and said at the time, a few days ago, he liked it. But, yeah.
What happens in a few days?
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So, Because I'm, like, the worst person ever. Like, which Paul is this?
This is the Paul that ran Star Wars.
Oh, okay, cool. Great, thank you. There are a couple Pauls, and I just, like, I don't know anybody's last name. And, like, he has a picture, and there's 2 people, but I can't see. My years in the Cub Scouts is useful.
I don't understand.
Because they teach you how to be resourceful.
Oh. Okay. Whatever. I'm really tired. I am stressed like crazy lately. And so I am I'm trying. I'm trying to follow along. Trying my best, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll drag you through it.
I'm sure. So I started a new map. It's coming along okay to start off.
I mean, like, you only drew the mountain line so
Yes,
far.
but remember last time that was what was the worst.
Oh, okay.
And so far we're good here. That's important.
Okay, so Paul said, looked over how the rules are handled. We'll be looking over Chargan soon.
Chargan is character generation.
Oh. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Oh my gosh, I'm not debating him with politics.
What?
Facebook. This one guy thinks... He just thinks something that's pretty stupid.
There's a lot of stupid stuff out there right now.
He thinks Bernie Sanders should run independent because Bernie could possibly win as an independent. And I told him there's no chance in hell that anybody, doesn't matter if it's Hillary Clinton, if it's Barack Obama, is going to win as an independent over Trump and Biden. It just wouldn't happen. That's all I was saying. Anyways, it's not possible. There's not enough people. Anyways, does not matter.
It's fine, continue on. In Australia, the pack leaders are named after characters from the Jungle Book. Oh.
Oh, that's how you knew. That's cheating. I'm just kidding.
He has a cultural advantage.
Right.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's true.
Cameron says, every time you like this video, Cthulhu rises. Here he comes.
Cthulhu is rising from the depths.
He's not done yet. I was gonna finish him, but, you know, hold on. His tail just fell apart.
He keeps falling apart on her.
It's fine. I'm gonna do this base first because this is ultra important. And then I'll finish him. Watch me spend the next hour doing this.
Oh, I expect that for sure.
Cause like he can't be standing on something that looks like crap.
I mean, he could.
No. The sparkles and shimmer.
No shimmer.
I mean, the shimmer is significantly more likely than the sparkle portion.
There's no shimmer.
Plus this with the inscriptions, this is going to have shimmer. It's going to.
That's the spot that will have some shimmer. But no, shimmer's awful.
It's coming. It's happening. It's like the coronavirus. You can't stop it.
Gosh. Awful.
And jazz hands. You know what, Cameron? He does have these great... Gosh, I was going to show you, but his arm fell off. He has these great, like...
I don't even know why you keep them put
jazz
together.
hands.
I don't know why you're trying to keep them put together.
Because, so my theory was that I'm going to paint all the pieces
Yeah.
like most of the way done, and then I'm going to assemble him, and then I'm going to finish everything off together, right? Because the biggest thing that I was concerned about painting him in little sections is that all the colors are not going to be the right tone. And so this takes care of that because the tones don't line up or whatever.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I mean, you don't want his arm to be like half a shade darker than the rest of his body. That's a problem. You know?
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I'm saying?
Kinda.
Like, cause then he'll look like you didn't paint him together. And you want to convey the illusion.
How do the mountains look?
They're looking great.
Yeah? This part's a little weird or no?
What part?
This part.
No, I think that looks fine. It's a little weird that it's like you have this section and this section. I feel like this section looks weird. But, I mean, this could just be me.
Okay. I just connected it to there. So it won't look as weird. How about that? Now it looks like it's part of that ridge and it swings down. Better?
Yeah, that looks better.
Okay. Alright. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Pow! Mountains.
You're making so much progress.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get this right because my group has already played in this world. Or in this region.
Oh, so like...
This is my Wednesday game. We're like 15 sessions in. No, I was using a different thing for the map. So...
Like, what do you mean a different thing?
I was using a hex map that I had made.
Gotcha.
So some of this is based on memory, some of this is using this old one I had.
Okay. Alright. So... let's see, what am I going to do here? Here's some green.
Okay, green.
There's shimmer.
Jeez.
Green paint. Green
So,
shimmer.
Paul, how's work going? I know, obviously, you have to work a lot.
Oh, he's like a nurse, right?
EMT, I thought.
Oh.
I could be wrong again. I think I would keep screwing up his actual job.
We screw it up every time. He works in the healthcare industry.
Yes, there you go. There's a way to say it where I can't screw that up.
We apologize in advance
Yes.
for our suckiness at knowing things.
And remembering things.
I mean, basically.
It's all those times I was dropped on my head as a child.
Explains so much about you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Do we need to get into why you don't remember things?
No. We're all fine there. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know. You know! Gonna learn today.
We're all gonna be fine. We're all gonna be fine. So what do you want to talk about?
So I am lacking my creative juices lately. I cannot even begin to think about anything creative lately. I blame work. I had some time the other day where it was real slow at work, and I was like, oh, maybe I can just come up with some cool ideas for things. Nope. We had 2 hours, not a single customer walked in the door. And I couldn't come up with a single creative idea.
In that whole 2 hours?
Yeah, it was bad. For me, that is not cool.
I mean, there's a lot of things going on lately, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, but like tomorrow I want to do some videos, so I got to come up with ideas, and I was struggling.
Well, maybe we can help you come up with ideas.
Yeah, maybe. Paul says, I'm off till Saturday now. My hospital does a screening when going to work, and I was positive for the signs of COVID-19. They're wanting to see if it's a cold or COVID-19. Oh, that's no good.
Dang, dude.
That's okay. Our babysitter girl, she was like, I need something to do Saturday. And she's not our babysitter now. It's the one we know who's an EMT. She's like,
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Allie. So she was like, I need to find something to do this Saturday. I'm bored. And we're like, stay home. She's like, well, I might go. She said something, and we're like, well, don't go see your mom, because her mom is, stays with my uncle, or my uncle stays with her. But then my grandpa's high risk. My uncle works in a call center with drivers who deal with the elderly and disabled. So it's like, if he were to get sick, he's going to spread it there. And like, I was like, well, don't go over there. Like, my sister said the same thing to her. And yeah. And she just was kind of like, whatever. I'm going to live my life, basically. And it kind of frustrated. I think she didn't like our advice to her to not do that stuff, because she left the group chat shortly after that.
Yeah.
But I feel like, especially if you're a healthcare professional, you should take precautions, Like, you're dealing with people on a day-to-day basis that...
Yeah, and there is, like, justifiably, there is a lot of, like, seasonal changes going on and stuff like that right now, too. So that doesn't help. Like, I may have, like, mildly panicked because me and the boys are coughing a lot, and like mostly Gabe is just up all night coughing, and he had a fever last week, and so I called the doctor, and she was like, it's probably okay. Anyway, so
and it is okay.
But it's super stressful, and it's hard to know, like, okay, well, is this just, like, normal, like, seasons are changing and everybody picked up a cold or whatever? Like, I don't know what's going on. Paul says there's a lot of that attitude in EMS right now. But Cameron says he forgets things because of weed. I think anyway, maybe I just forgot why I forget things. I get you, Cameron.
She does.
I get you.
More so than you think.
But I do feel like that, attitude is kind of unfortunate. But
yeah, like, people aren't invincible. I mean, as much as people wish they were, they just aren't.
Yeah, my parents are in Arizona right now. They stay in Arizona during, like, the winter and stuff like that. And they were planning on coming back, and my brother convinced my mom today that they need to cancel their flight. They're supposed to come back, like, next week. And they're both, like, my parents had me when they were, like, late 40s, so both my parents are, like, in their 70s. Neither one of them's, like, all that
healthy.
I mean, like, they're not, sickly, but my mom has
They're on medication and stuff, though.
Like, some
blood medications
heart issues and stuff like that. Not because she's unhealthy, but a lot of it was related to...
she drinks every day.
Yes.
She's unhealthy.
But her heart conditions are related. She had rheumatic fever when she was young.
Right. But they're both on a bunch of medications. From Mexico.
Yeah.
Because they don't buy... in Mexico. They don't buy it here for some reason.
Yeah.
I think it saves them like $3 or something.
I mean, it probably does save them money, but I just think it's ironic because they're also in favor of the wall. So it's sort of like...
right.
I feel like there's, competing odds going on there. Like,
something like that.
It's just... I have further questions, but I don't really want to ask.
There's nothing to ask.
And I probably shouldn't.
I need to see if I can find that other map. That would be on my Discord.
Yeah, but I mean, I think in general, it's sort of like a surreal feeling because it's like things are getting crazy, and then, I don't know, I'm at work trying to like put together some spreadsheets, and
See, Paula?
it's like,
There's my
going
hex
on?
map I did.
Oh my gosh, there's like so many things jumping out at me. That's really hard.
That's
to
a huge.
follow.
That's because it's huge and it's shrunk down.
I know, but there's like 7,000 different colors.
Each color is a different thing.
I know. It's really hard for me though.
That's a
There's
hex map.
too many colors. It's too much, man. It's too much.
I agree. It's massive. All right. So.
I'm not sure if this is looking like sandstone, you guys, but like it's looking like something.
Excuse me.
So I don't know. It's sandstone-y colored. Does that count?
Yes.
I don't know if that counts for anything.
Good enough. Good enough. How did I do that before? Okay, just like that. Perfect. It's too small. I gotta make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
Well, I can't see it because it's so small.
No.
That's what she said. Oh, burn. Did you feel that burn? No?
No.
Whatever.
The answer is no.
Alright, so there's that. And then this is called Dead Shell. Okay.
Dead Shell?
Yep.
Is it a coastal town?
How'd you figure that out? The answer is yes.
You're so creative with your names.
Whatever. Screw you. You're so mean to me about my names. Alright, so there's that. Then there's another one here. I'm good at names. I don't know what you're talking about. This one I don't have a name for, though.
Like, it's another coastal town?
Yep. It's like the biggest port on the west side of this area. You pulling up a name generator or something?
No, should I?
Oh, it looked like you were, so that's why I asked. No, you're fine.
Someone sent me a work from home bingo.
Oh, jeez.
Some of these are great.
Yeah.
Some of the spots are like, sorry, I was on mute. Or yell at kids. Or refresh Facebook for boomer news.
Oh, jeez. You're terrible.
Or, hi, who just joined? Conference calls in pajamas. Work from bed all day long. I don't know.
Terrible.
You gotta, you can only do so much. A snail, Cameron says, a snail was eaten by my fish. Its shell is still in the fish tank. Hashtag dead shell.
No. You guys are so mean to me and my names.
It's great.
I like my names.
I'm sure you do. I just feel like It's very, and I say this with the utmost love, it's very, like...
Usually places are named, though, based on geographical things.
It's very, like, 1980s, 1990s.
No,
like,
it's very, like, historically
movie.
accurate, because that's how a lot of places did get their names. Is based on, like, the geography and the things that were happening around there. Right? Yes.
I mean, like, I get that, but, like, also, you know, if I can't harass you about the names of your cities, like, what can I harass you about?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm sure you'll figure that out.
I don't want to run out of things.
Oh, I don't think you will. All right. There's that. Then there's a bridge.
It keeps sounding like the kids are walking around in the garage.
They're not.
I
That's
know,
like pop bottles. All right, so there's that, and then this was Riverbend.
Okay. So.
All right, there's Riverbend. I need a town. Give me a town name.
Is it at the bend of the
port
river?
town. No.
You're lying. How's it?
It's at the fork in the river.
Why isn't it River Fork?
Because I named it before I put the river there.
Wait,
All right.
You were gonna name a town Riverbend with
Just
no
hush.
river?
No, just hush. Okay? Just paint your stuff. Get your flagstone down. I'm trying to get a name of a port town here. I'm waiting for the audience here to give me a name of this port town.
I mean, what's wrong with Port Town?
No. It's too literal. Can't have any literal names. Because apparently that's bad.
I mean, I just, you know.
Got a wizard's tower next to some ruins.
I love how you've decided it's like a wizard's tower.
Uh-huh. Well, it's a tower.
And clearly a wizard lives there.
I didn't say a wizard lived there. I just said it's a wizard's tower. It doesn't mean they're still there.
Clearly.
Port Town. All right, Port Town it is. The Villas of Port.
Cameron coming through for us.
I was kidding. I'm not calling it that. Nope, it's too literal. I can't do that for you guys. Can't do that.
You can, and you will. No?
Nope.
Thought maybe that would work.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can work this idea that I have here. I don't know if this idea is going to work, you guys. Maybe.
All right, there.
Oh, a basalt goat village.
I like it. Going with it.
I mean, I feel like that's great. Like, but also I have more questions on how you came up with that.
How'd you come up with it?
Scrivener's Rock. That's a good one.
I like that one more.
That's really good.
I like that one way more.
But see, that's not literal. It's a rock.
It may be literal. Maybe Scrivener had a rock there first. Maybe there's a rock.
He's gonna make an entire adventure around this, like, locating this rock now.
No, I'm not. You're so mean to me.
I'm not mean to you. I'm just saying that, like, he would be like, an opportunity. Let's figure out what the rock is.
The Rock is Dwayne Johnson, okay? He's an actor, former wrestler. By the way, watching wrestling in an empty arena is really weird. With no crowd.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my gosh. I watched some highlights of like Stone Cold Steve Austin the other night doing an interview, and it was weird.
Just because nobody's saying anything?
There's no crowd interaction. It's weird.
I bet you that's hard for them.
I think it is too.
You know?
Yup.
Because that's not what they're used to.
Right, and you kind of adapt based on what the crowd's doing.
Yeah.
So my hex map is going to look a lot different than this.
What do you mean?
Well, because the hex map was just...
Yeah, because
and on here it was not. So I'm kind of adapting it. I'm changing my map, basically.
Well, like, the hex map has, like, every hex labeled with something.
It's very square.
When you make your map, you're not really going to make
that's
it
not the
that
problem.
way.
The problem is on this map, over here I had this, like, peninsula. And on here I didn't. So basically it was... So that's all.
That's the actual terminology for it?
What, a peninsula?
No, the... Or the...
No, don't be a jerk. You're being so mean. Jeez. There we go.
Never mean.
You are, though. You're not seeing what I'm talking about. So look. Look.
I don't understand.
Yeah, that's because you're not looking. Look real quick. So look. I have this peninsula.
God, you said, like, look, like 87 times.
So there's this peninsula.
Yep.
In the peninsula, I have a city.
Yep.
On here, there is no peninsula.
Yep.
But I have the city.
Gotcha.
So I had to, like, improvise. It's different than what my hex map is.
Yeah, just, like, move it.
I did. And that's okay to me. It's all right. All right, so there's that. So then I have the village here that was Harvest Moon Meadows.
Okay, guys, so my plan for this lime green is kind of working out.
That's what you
think. So I'm pumped about it. So I'm going to put this green shimmer over it, but this is different in that I'm using, like, this green wash ahead of time. So the shimmer, which will be slightly darker than the wash, will kind of give it, like, some additional depth. That's my plan. And this wash seems to be working. And I was concerned that it wouldn't dry bright enough that you would be able to see it. That was my major concern. My major problem.
Lake of Heroes.
Ooh, but why is it the Lake of Heroes?
I don't know. It's a great question.
Oh, Cameron says that a Scrivener, is it Scrivener? I hope that's right. Is a scribe. People made a living by writing things or copying written materials. Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Because not everybody knew how to write. And a lot of stories were passed down word of mouth. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
I mean, that's what a lot of monks did with the Bibles. Right?
Did they?
They would copy them. Yeah.
With the Bibles? I don't know.
They would copy the Bible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, can you imagine doing a whole page and then making one mistake at the very end and starting over again?
I cannot.
It'd be super frustrating. Yeah, but all those were oral stories before they were handed down. Or before they were written down. Right? Because people didn't really, practice religions out of books. That wasn't really a big thing.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Because they weren't allowed to write it in their own language, too.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I don't know squat about all that.
Oh, come on. You should know that stuff because the Book of Thomas was the one that was handed down or passed through fastest. So, let's see.
Why would I know that?
Because your name is Thomas.
So?
You don't need that? Know that? See, you guys can kind of see where, the inscription is. So, it's lime green when I look at it. It's fine. We'll work on it, but now I gotta work on the sides. There's a lot of inscriptions here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's all good.
All right, so that's there. I can't see what that is. This is not working how I was
In a
hoping
more
it would.
highly educated world, they're less needed. It depends on your setting whether or not they would matter or not. How well educated are the people in your setting? That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question.
You haven't done a demographic portfolio or anything?
No.
What are you talking about?
It's exactly what I'm talking about.
I assume it's not high magic.
It is high magic. My world revolves around what happens, when we play in it. That's where I get my stuff from.
What do you mean?
I don't usually, I don't have everything fleshed out. I don't know every detail about it until we play in that part of the world, and that, you know what I mean? I have not had a Scrivener come up in my world yet.
Well, it sounds like you need one.
Maybe.
You're in need right now.
Apparently I already have one, and he's got a rock.
The time is now.
Apparently I have one, and he owns a rock that the whole city is named after.
That's the level of cool that he is.
All right, Volcar Kingdom, right there.
Okay.
Go that way for some reason. Okay, so then this one comes down. And then swings left. To whatever that is. I think that's a big city too.
These inscriptions on this rock are all kind of way different. The ones on the front have a lot of. They look very dwarven-esque. But these ones on the back, there's so many lines, they're just straight lines.
Yeah.
I don't know, like either somebody got to that back and they were like, screw this, I don't have time for this anymore. Or it's supposed to mean something different.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. All right,
like
so here's
it's a
my map
numerical thing.
so far. What do you guys think so far? Looking all right? Trying to have it reflect what I put on here for the most part. And I think it does, actually. I think it's coming along how I was hoping. There needs to be a cave right there. Okay. Okay, a couple different caves. Map looks cool. Awesome. In my world, there are wizards who are scriveners that make scrolls. That's the only way they come up. That and there is a scrivener's kit in Pathfinder, so players have asked about them. Nice.
Okay. Next up.
What?
Shimmer.
No shimmer. No shimmer.
It's gonna happen. You love it.
I hate shimmer.
You love it. The shimmer is called Bells of Ireland Green.
Adding a forest.
Are you super excited?
About the forest? Or the shimmer? No.
You're excited, I can tell.
Nope.
Okay. Gosh, I have so much water on my brush. Whoa.
There we go. Put a little cave in the forest. What should my forest be named?
I don't know. West Forest.
It's not in the west.
South Forest.
It's the north.
The northern leaves. I don't know. I got 0 ideas.
Oh boy. But you're gonna rip on my names?
I mean, I don't usually name forests.
That's pretty lame.
Because I feel like nobody ever asks you what the name of the forest is. Like, I've never been out in an adventuring party and the DM's like, you're traveling through a forest. And you're like, wait, hold on. What's the name of the forest?
But that might be relevant to what creatures are there.
I mean, possibly, but like, nobody asked that question.
That's not true. Comes up.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
I'm gonna call it Pixie Wood.
You should make another forest like Bugbear Haven. And they're sort of like Iceland and Greenland, you know?
Why?
So Pixie Wood is full of bugbears. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch me put Cthulhu on here and you're not even going to see the top of this stone.
You probably won't. I feel like some of my details are a little small on this map compared to the other one. But I guess that's okay. Dagger Tree Forest.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Cameron says people ask that question a bunch. It's frustrating when you just want it to be a small bit forest background. See, he knows. What's the name of this? What's the name of that? What's their name? I don't know. It's a fucking guard in a city. Like, what do you need to know his name for? You're never going to talk to him again.
That's when you say things like Brad. You're like,
I've done that.
His name's fucking Brad. And then guess what? You end up using Brad 1,000,000 times.
Yup.
That's what ends up happening.
Oh, I put that in the wrong spot.
Because then they're like, oh, who's the guy who said that? And you're like, you know what? That was fucking Brad, too.
I liked how that looked, too. Oh, well.
This is looking good. I'm glad I did it this way.
Good. There. Never-ending swamps. But it's not never-ending.
It is now.
It's not, though. Nope. I actually do not lie. I don't have a name for this forest either. But I'm going to call it that Dagger Tree.
Dagger Tree Forest.
Yep.
Are you going to make it so that as they walk into the forest, there is a tree that is just literally covered in daggers?
Oh, there we go. We could do that. Yeah, I like that. I recently put Elton John in as an NPC.
I mean, but seriously, people do that all the time. Where they're like, what's this guy's name? And you're just like... You're like, he's just a dude. Like, I don't know. What is his name? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make other people figure it out.
Well, what is his name?
Yeah.
You tell me.
What do you think his name should be?
Hey, I do that sometimes.
Okay. So this, I don't know if you guys can be able to see this. This is what this looks like. Can't really see it that great.
Yeah, they can. You can see it really good.
Yeah, but it doesn't look as shimmer on here as it looks.
If they want to see the shimmer, then they need to go over to the Discord and wait for us to post photos.
See, look at though. So look at this. You're gross.
I need another drink.
I don't really want to get that close to you.
Oh, Corona. Right? Isn't that what everyone says? That's what they say at my work anytime someone coughs. They're like, uh-oh, Corona. Whew. All right. So that's a little congested. Okay. There. I think that works. And there was a temple. I'm just going to call it the monastery. I'm not even going to elaborate.
The monastery.
Well, I said there was a monastery of monks, but originally, like on here, I was going to call it a temple to a specific deity, but I won't do that.
Oh, okay.
Or else call it the monastery. And there's a couple caves to the south. There. We have a pink and purple sunset right now. It's dope. Yeah, we don't have that right now. I really wish I could read this on here, and I can't. That's really bothering me.
What?
I can't zoom in on this at all.
Why not?
Because it loses its quality. See? So I can't read it. The other laptop has the stuff. Like what is what. And so I don't know what's going on. So that is supposed to be that.
I wonder with all of the manufacturers shutting down,
They
how long
aren't.
you guys will stay up.
Oh, you mean the auto ones?
Yeah.
The last day? Yeah, I don't know.
Because you guys can't get new cars off the assembly line.
No, but we've got like 1,000 new cars there. And we only move like 20 a day. Not even. Like 10 a day. Actually, it's probably even less than that. We had one guy who sold one car from every dealership last week. He sold one Ford, one Chevy, one Dodge, and one used car. It's the only time that's ever happened. They called it the cycle. I don't even know how he does that because every time I have somebody, I spend 3 hours with the person. Every single time. Like, I don't see how it's possible to make it quicker. You know?
People who know what they want.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright. Alright, I think that's good. Now I can start messing around with some of this other stuff.
This is looking pretty good, actually.
You're happy with it?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, that does look cool. Looks very alien.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to look.
Right?
Yeah. Alright, so we got that one. Got to put a cave over here.
Looks like.
We gotta have the road to the cave.
And this side has more. And the back has more. There's a lot of inscriptions going on. It's great. Okay.
How are you doing? Getting tired?
Yeah. Is it late?
It's like well after 10.
Yeah, I might put some coats on this base part here. I might be done. I am just...
That's fine. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, I think, at some point too.
Oh, like during the day?
Yeah, I think I might.
That's a good idea.
Since everyone's at home doing nothing. Might as well. Might as well try to have some fun tomorrow on my only day home. There. And then one more up here. So all in-person games that we've been doing are pretty much on hold at the moment.
Yeah.
We might see about doing them online. I have to confirm that everyone's interested in doing that, whether it's the Descent game or the other game. I was really liking the BlackRock game. I
think the Descent game
really
is going to be the hardest one to do.
Not online. That'll be easy. That one will be easy.
No, it won't.
Why? Why? Everybody has the capability.
No. Yeah, sorry.
You mean the BlackRock game?
The Tomb game is going to be the hardest one.
That one's on hold indefinitely. We're not doing that.
We can't play online.
Yeah, we're not doing that online.
No, I think the Descent game will be easy. Like, you'll be in here, I'll be inside. That's how we'll have to do it.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
But I don't have a headset or anything like that.
Right.
So.
You don't have to have a headset. It's just easier. If you do.
Yeah, I just don't have one, that's all.
Yeah, I know. Shouldn't be a problem, though. There. Yeah, I think I'm done with this one for the night. Oh, by the way, to find your channel by search, you have to put all the words together into one word. I don't know if you can fix that. Thought you should know. Yeah, I believe you. I didn't know that. For a while, no matter what, you couldn't find it if you searched. But you can now just type in youtube.com/masterthegamerpg, and that should work as well. So you should be able to go directly to my website now, which you couldn't always do that. All right, there we go. Picture taken. Let's see about getting this put up there. Did it work or not? I hate how I take a picture sometimes and it just doesn't show up on my phone. Yeah, I took the photo and it didn't even work. What the heck? Okay. There we go. I'm posting the photo of my map into my Discord. We'll see if that ever loads. It's compressing files for some reason.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I mean, like, I theoretically.
It means my phone sucks. That's what it means.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
Yeah, see, it's still not showing. Now it shows up.
Okay. Here, let me try and reassemble Cthulhu. Temporarily. So once he's painted, will you just like glue him together?
I suppose.
Yeah, Yeah, because otherwise you're just going to keep, like...
It's easier if you put them on the base first and then try to put the rest on them. He really has pink fingernails and toenails.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Why not?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, no, you can totally see the sandstone on the bottom. Stone thing. How do you see anything on that phone? It's so dark.
Because I can turn the brightness up, but then the battery dies in like 5 seconds.
I mean, maybe that's
So
a
look.
problem.
Come here, and I look. There's where I have the brightness. Whoosh. So now, there's my map.
Okay. Yeah, it's just hard to see.
I know. Well, I know it looks good. I just need to get the photo. You know what I mean? Or I need to turn the brightness up.
Okay. Are you still streaming?
Yes. I'm turning it off here in a second, though. We haven't even said goodbye to our wonderful viewers like Cameron and Paul.
You guys
And how
are
much
great.
we appreciate them. They are great. Cameron's been on point. He's been here like as I've gone live the last couple of times. I can't thank him enough. That's awesome. So, anyway, sorry we haven't streamed more. We'll get back to it. We just, with everything, with the new job and everything, it's been kind of crazy. So, Cthulhu's coming along. Doesn't really have a wash or anything on him yet. But he's coming along. Ugh. I don't know when we'll paint again. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
You didn't use the thumbnail for this video.
I know I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Was that bad?
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I just don't care. I was like, I gotta get going. And it was doing an update on Photoshop. So, anyways, once again though, guys, thank you so much. And we will, like I said, we'll try to be on either tomorrow or in the next couple days. And we will hopefully be a little more entertaining and not as tired. So, with that,
we'll work on it.
we'll talk in the Discord. I'll try to do another live stream tomorrow. I'll probably do a quick, non-edited video about some world building and how to make gods matter in your world. And might cover some of the questions that anyone poses in the Discord. So if there's something you want to know, post it in the Discord and I'll try to go live tomorrow. That's it, though, and have a good night, guys.